As the capital sees a 50% rise in shoplifting, the Met Police take new steps to tackle it. But shopkeepers question whether the penalties are tough enough. Shoplifting soared in London by more than 50% last year, and many businesses say they don't feel it's being taken seriously enough. The Met Police says it's tackling the problem with stronger neighbourhood teams who will target prolific offenders. Our Home Affairs correspondent Sonia Jessup has this report.
Caught on camera, this shoplifter targeted the same store in Crouch End again and again. Over a period of almost 2 years, taking £3,000 worth of board games. And this man repeatedly stole from a supermarket in the city, taking no notice when staff tried to stop him. Shoplifting has soared across London over the last few years, costing businesses, causing fear for employees. At this store in Bromley, the manager says one worker was attacked.
He was punched in the face when they tried to steal something, and he tried to stop them. So they punched him in the face, and they stole some vape and some bottles of wine, and they ran away. They just come in, they just take the stuff, and they just walk out as if it's their shop, you know.
He's been sharing CCTV images of the suspects on social media, as he says police don't seem to be interested.
If you know them and if you recognise them, then what we do, we just lock the door and we stay inside. The last time we done that, they broke our glass on the door. Yeah, so it's nothing we can do, to be honest.
Not far from him, in Orpington, police say they have been tackling the problem. The local neighbourhood team here focused on prolific offenders, working with stores to gather CCTV and build the strongest case.
You can deal with someone for a £50 shoplift, but when you're dealing with them for 20 shopliftings for £1,000, ultimately the courts see it a little bit differently, and that sentencing changes.
They say local stores have seen shoplifting fall by 80%, but building trust with retailers can be a challenge.
A lot of stores, initially, their thought process is, well, what's the point? You're not going to support us. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. And by building them relationships with stores and creating that sort of that trust between us as a neighbourhood police officer and a store is paramount.
Across the capital, recorded shoplifting offences rose by 54% last year, almost 90,000 offences in 2024. When Londoners see some of those figures about how shoplifting has soared over the last few years, they might well think this isn't something the Met Police has a handle on.
So I think what we're seeing today is that we do. What we've seen here in Orpington is the local neighbourhood team focusing on the 13 most prolific offenders that are stealing from shops, but they're not just stealing from shops, they're stealing from cars, they're often stealing from people's homes as well.
I ain't got nothing.
This man, arrested for stealing over £50 worth of soft drinks, was banned from all co-op stores in England and Wales for 3 years. This supermarket shoplifter jailed for 3 months. The prolific board games thief was spared prison. He got a 12-month sentence, suspended for 2 years. Some retailers want tougher penalties. The Federation of Small Businesses says 1/5 of its members don't report crimes, many saying they still lack confidence that shoplifters will be punished. Sonia Jessup, BBC London.